mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Hachimura missing. Pass to Fox. Outside Barnes. Here's Vassell. On target from range.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Here's Doncic. And he drives in. Rebounded by Fox. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. So it's Los Angeles now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Outside Barnes. Vassell against James. Vassell can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to James. Hachimura outside. Now here's Doncic. He's covered by Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's all knotted up.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Reeves. Hall, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wembanyama screen. Fires the 3. Castle misses. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Finney Smith. And here's Doncic. James deciding where to go with it. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Buries it down low. Castle's got 5 points.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Connect. Back to Doncic. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. And Doncic hammers it home.
You can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Here's Castle. Now Barnes puts up a 3. Doncic pulls down the board. It's James with the drive. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Hayes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Jackson Hayes taking 2 shots.
That one misses. To the paint. Here's Fox. Can't connect from short range.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Lakers on top, up by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
We've got Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Finney Smith in at the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 6. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Johnson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. Fox for 3. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
From deep, Reeves counted from distance. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Sohan. He's scoreless. Now Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Yes, sir! Fox finishing. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle's subbed in for Paul. Hachimura, the pass to Finney Smith. Here's James. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Doncic against Fox. Up and over Doncic. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 9.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Doncic passes to James. Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. Luka! Lethal!
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
There's 48 seconds left in the second. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Knocks it down from distance. Fox has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Back to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Goodwin. No points yet. Again, the Lakers.
Good read that time from Finney Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
Fox surveying the D. "16 feet out. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Los Angeles leading by 9. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position, locking down the middle. Vassell outside, 3-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. Working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Yes, it's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan. Pass to Castle. Fox against Doncic. The 3 from Wembanyama. He drops it from range. Wembanyama's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Lakers lead by 11. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining.
James against Vassell.
2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Over James. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Vassell's got his second bucket on the night. James outside. And here's Hachimura. It's James on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. Nice work inside from James.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Back to Fox. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Vassell outside. Takes a 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Doncic passes to James. On the wing, Reeves. Hachimura from long range. No luck on that one.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Barnes. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Finney Smith's checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Sohan's checked in. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Doncic against Fox. Shot clock at 5. Up and over Doncic. And it's Fox missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference.
Substitution on the court.
Spurs trail by 8. Paul with it. No points so far. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Hachimura from long range. That one doesn't drop. Spurs trail by 4. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Fox for 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
James outside. Back to Vincent. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Finney-Smith. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Paul.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Doncic outside. They need this. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Pass to Castle. Fox against Doncic. Ooh, Fox pushing through the defense.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And finished off by Hayes.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
To the middle. Fox fully commits inside.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Inside. Here's Hayes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Hachimura. Barnes, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Doncic. James outside. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit. On offense, here are the Lakers. To the inside, Doncic. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Castle. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Fox. And it's good.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Seconds left in the fourth. Doncic passes to Reeves to take the lead. He's off from three. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a four-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Hayes, the pass to Reeves. Cash! And that one brings them within one.
Timeout.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Richards in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Well, their passes occur. To the paint. The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Richards. Beal deciding where to go with it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this is the sweet spot of Bradley Beal's game. That in-between, that mid-range jumper is money.
Podziemski, the bounce pass. Green with a screen on Dunn. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Richards finds Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Butler. The Suns getting the bucket. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Boy, the footwork of Jimmy Butler, impressive. So good at finding room to get his shot off.
Booker the pass to Beal. Back to Booker. Outside for Beal. Curry against Booker. Sweet move. And a dunk by Booker.
You can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. We're ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
Thank you, David. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Peyton, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix. Tyus Jones comes in for Bradley Beal. Suns leading by 6. Outside, KD. Back to Booker. .50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Great D that time from Peyton.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Count that one.
Well, Buddy Hield not backing down on the interior. He says, I've got more than shooting in my game.
Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Durant. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Warriors trail by 4. Butler deciding where to go with it. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Here's Booker. Count that bucket. Booker's got 10.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And here is Butler. Yep, that one goes.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Pass to Plumlee. Now Jones, guarded by Curry. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now Jackson-Davis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Nobody near Allen. And the 3 ball is good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Here's Jackson-Davis. After the made shot from Bradley Beal. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Oh, that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Phoenix also making some changes. Durant's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Tyus Jones.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Back to Podziemski. Green deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. A shot by Podziemski, no good. Suns leading by 5. The powerful flush by Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Pass to Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. And Butler gets it to go.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside Beal. And here's Plumlee. Done with it. Now here's Durant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Now here's Dunn. He's defended by Podziemski. Outside for Beal. Plumlee sets the pick for Beal. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
Booker against Curry. Green with a screen on Booker. Everything's within Curry's range. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And get ready for the half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the center filling out the middle. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. Three-pointer, Butler. Oh, Butler draining the three.
Jimmy Butler attacking at will, and the buckets just keep coming.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Outside, Beal. Booker finds Beal. Dunn sets a screen for Beal. Lets the three fly. The Warriors pull it in. Ajemski on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Butler. That's tipped. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Durant sets a screen for Dunn. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dunn's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot, the ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Peyton comes in for Moses Moody, and it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. Outside, KD. Booker looking around. Puts up a three. Another three for Phoenix.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
They set the screen. Pass to Butler. Nine feet out. Butler on the attack.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler playing with aggression right now, boy. If he touches the paint, he is thinking score.
Outside, Beal. Back to Booker. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Beal. Just 5 to shoot. A floater. And the layup is up and in. 8 points for Beal.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Three-pointer, Peyton. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Man, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Jones following the basket by Buddy Hield. And here's Booker from the arc. Book it! Devin for three.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Curry passes to Payton. Now Jackson-Davis. Pass to Hield. Lets the three fly. Another three for Golden State.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Booker. Over Hield. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
This is one of the specialties of Devin Booker. That mid-range, you offer it, he'll take it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. And for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Jones. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Dunn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trail by three. Green, the pass to Butler. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
On the free throw, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Booker finds Richards. Booker against Curry. Now here's Booker. He's tightly guarded. Buries it down low. Booker's got 13 points in the second half. Curry looking around. 1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on KD. Moody with it. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 5th rebound in this one. KD can't get it to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 3. Outside Curry to tie it up. Beal pulls it in.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's blow the time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances. Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by Golden State. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Booker, Devin Booker soaring in.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a four-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a two-possession game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Green. Takes the 13-footer. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a four-point ball game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Curry. Back to Moody for three. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Curry with it to take the lead. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Phoenix. Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks.
teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at small forward.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Dunn. Pass to Harden. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
He saw he had an opening, and Harden took it.
And here's Minnesota now. It's a 3-point game. Outside Edwards. Takes the three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Harden from outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
Randall outside. Conley against Harden. The shot by Conley, no good.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Conley passes to McDaniels. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And that one's good from Conley.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Leonard inside. Checked by Randall. Shot by Leonard. No good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's in there. Edwards got 5 now.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Our coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Dunn. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's Leonard. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
Pass to Reed. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Harden. And here's Bogdanovic. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Reed for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
To the paint. Here's Randall. Off target with a jump hook. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Coffey in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Edwards, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Clippers. 3-point lead. using his post moves to get the 2 points.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Reed a screen on Bogdanovich. Edwards for 3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Jones. Outside Bogdanovich. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Bigger than your average guard, Bogdanovich is 220 pounds. He can win some battles there inside.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdanovich.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year, shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovich that you can rely on every day.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Timeout. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Stan, back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Here's Harden. He's got 6. Leonard for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
It's good! Edwards, what strength!
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Dunn outside. Here's Harden. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Coffee, he's checked in for Zubac. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Leonard against Randall. Good on the bucket.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
Dunn outside. Back to Harden. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Harden's got 11.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Conley passes to Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard inside. Randall's there. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Zubac, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Powell in for Coffee. Harden against Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Randall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Minnesota. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the court for Minnesota. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Randle. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Beyond the arc. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Harden's got 17.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Leonard. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead.
Timeout.
Really building it up before that final quarter.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Back to Daniels. Pass to Conley. Will it go? And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Now here's Conley. Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Here's Zubac. 6-point game. Zubac with a screen on Conley. Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here's Edwards. 20 points for him. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Harden finds Zubac. Here's Dunn. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Sinks the tray. Dunn's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Pass to Leonard. Puts it up from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 7. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Edwards. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Man, what a move by Edwards. That was phenomenal.
Powell outside. 11 feet out. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Harden's got 11 in the second half. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Edwards. Releases. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
James Harden. He's been the guy making things. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Jones in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Edwards from 11 feet away. Jones grabs the board. Dunn outside. Leonard on the wing. A good look from Bogdanovic. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Minot. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Dunn outside. Leonard up top. Leonard not to be denied.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
So for the Clippers, Zubac, he's checked in for Jones. Norm Powell comes in for Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovic. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's McDaniels. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Fires in the triple.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Up top, Dunn. On the wing, Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mike Conley.
And right now, if you're the defense, you got to be careful. Harden excels at finding ways to get to the free throw line.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. The quick look, no good that time. Los Angeles leading by 6. Dunn, the pass to Leonard. Missed inside. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Here's Edwards. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Outside Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold.
Oh, vicious slam by Kawhi.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
It's Edwards with a drive, lays it up and banks it in. Edwards has got 36 points.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Leonard outside. 23 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Zubac with a screen on Edwards. 5 to shoot. It's Powell on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Randall, good.
This is Rudy Gobert.
7 seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for your first, Kawhi Leonard.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Edwards, that's good. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Boy, a hard fought. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill.
one of the best guards in this league.
Both free throws good from Booker. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Here's Fox after the Suns pick up 2. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
It's Beal on the wing. Booker against Fox. No good from Booker.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Barnes kicks to Vassell. Back to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Wembanyama outside. It's good.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
Now here's Booker. Outside, Beal. Buries the long-range jumper. Beal's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the Spurs head coach. Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable, force him to take shots instead of giving him the ones he wants. Coach said it's obviously easier said than done, but if you let Durant get hot, forget about it. He can take over an entire game. We'll see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Durant, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. Vassell, the pass to Barnes. Here's Fox. It's good. This game is all even. Fox has got his second basket.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Outside, KD. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 5.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Booker outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Phoenix ahead. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Plumlee out there with O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Down low, Johnson, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Strong finish by Johnson. He's not a small wing. He's a solid 220.
And Phoenix making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And Johnson no good on that one. And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season. But look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
Kicks it out to Paul. That shot off. The Suns leading. Dunn outside. It's Beal on the wing. Guarded by Fox. And Beal gets it to go. Beal's got 7 points.
Outstanding ball handling by Beal, just carving up the D.
Beal against Fox. Launches a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Jones dishes to Dunn. Jones sets the pick for Dunn. Outside, Beal. And he drops it in from the low post. Beal's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
Nice touch inside by Beal, showing he's more than just a perimeter threat.
Fox against Beal. In the corner, Sohan with it. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Barnes, who's checked in for Sohan. Durant with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Spurs trail by 5. Over to the left wing. Fox finds Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Paul's checked in for San Antonio. And the Suns also making a change. Allen's checked in. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where you're coming from.
Oh my goodness, what a play!
Oh my.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Vassell outside. KD against Barnes. Over Durant. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Booker. And Paul pulls it down. Here's Castle. He has yet to score. Back to Wembanyama. Over Plumlee. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Paul. And it's a tie ball game. Tie game in San Antonio. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a three.
Vassell against Dunn. Vassell kicks to Fox. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Back to Booker. Booker draws the double. There's Beal with the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his team. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
Booker with the screen for Beal. Another three for Phoenix.
Beal wastes no time getting those 3 points back.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Vassell was screen on Booker. Booker against Fox. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Booker. KD passes to Booker. 1:58 left here in the third quarter. And he gets it to go.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
San Antonio's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. There's the screen. And here's Barnes for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Durant just inside the line and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
A pass to Fox. Plays it up and banks it in. And that's now 9 points for De'Aaron Fox. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Durant for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Fox with it. He's got 9. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. A second chance effort. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Outside, Beal. Booker with the screen for Beal. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Fox, no good. Now Beal. Yep, it counts. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Suns, they've got Dunn. Tyus Jones out there with Booker. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Plumlee in at the center, locking down the middle. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Johnson, and he converts the layup. Johnson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs.
Nice move by Johnson. He is solid off the dribble.
Jones against Paul. Teardrop shot, and it's good for 2. And the Suns lead by 5.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Fox, the bounce pass. Johnson down low. O'Neal's there. Shot clock at 5. Takes it from 10. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Once Paul gets any kind of airspace, he's taking that shot.
So for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Jones. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Wembanyama finds Fox. For Booker, that's in, and the Suns lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Fox.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
Dunn passes to Booker. Back to Dunn. Beal from long range. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Barnes trying to free himself up. And the basket by Castle. And it's now only a 1-point Suns lead. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
This is who you want at the line. And Booker gets himself there a lot.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunity.
And with that shot, the Suns lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Fox.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Here's Booker. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Free throw, good Booker.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's Fox. Rejected by Booker. To the middle. Oh! Booker with the bounce.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Here's Fox. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
KD with the bucket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Fox driving inside. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Booker. Over Castle. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
2 points. That one goes. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. San Antonio calls timeout. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Outside, Fox. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And it's off from three-point range. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building. David, thank you as always.
Thank you, everyone.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter...
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. Here's Pajemski. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Conley. Randle, a screen on Curry. For 3, Conley. Fires in the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Butler. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Steph wanting the ball back, and of course he did it. That's the answer.
What a rookie year for Brandon Pajemski. A seamless transition into the league.
They talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now, that's some heady play for a rookie. Pajemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play. I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Randall finds Gobert. Edwards with it for three. Randall outside. Second chance shot. And Butler with the block.
And Jimmy Butler has incredible defensive instincts. Great timing on that block.
Curry finds some space. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Curry's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Curry doing it again. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. And Payton is subbed in for Pajemski. Pass to Jackson Davis. Randall against Butler. Rebound Minnesota. Randall outside. Now DiVincenzo. Now Clark. Outside, Alexander Walker. He buries it from three.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Clark against Kuminga. No one near him. And it falls all over the rim and in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Alexander Walker, the pass to Randall. To the middle. Reed in the post, covered by Jackson Davis. Reed, good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Butler taking his time here. Off the mark there with a three. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson Davis, and it's Payton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Now here's Jackson Davis. Still no points. And here's Curry for three. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Edwards has got 8 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Edwards. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. He was all alone on that one. He's got 10.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. And he gets it to go off the front iron. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the court.
Oh, man!
Oh, my
He
goodness.
had the runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip. Nice. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Outside Curry from downtown. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Pajemski subbed in for Stephen Curry. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Butler against Randall. Inside, Jimmy buckets.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through that.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Outside Conley. Buries it from 3. Conley's got 6.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Healed on the wing. Outside Moody. The 3 is up. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. Rebounded by Butler.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Green, the pass to Hield. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Just 3 on the clock. And there's a nice layup by Conley. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Jaden McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the 5. It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. Well, Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
Curry passes to Green. Outside Pajemski. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Pass to Edwards. Shakes him. And off the glass. That one's good. Edwards got 14 points.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Outside Pajemski. Now here's Curry. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Mike Conley.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Conley looking for an opening. Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Anthony Edwards reigns one in.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
The kick out, Curry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries. The confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
And how about Edwards? Keeping his head up and spotting the open man.
Butler, a screen on Conley. And a deep three from Curry. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Count it.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Outside Payton. Outside Butler. Another three for Golden State. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Here's Edwards. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Edwards has got 21.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Back to Conley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Conley's got 11.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Minnesota in the lead.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Edwards. No good with a layup. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Curry and Heel to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Looney the screen. Heel for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Still the strongest part of Buddy Hield's game. He is a lethal shooter. What a perfect stroke that was.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Here's the teardrop. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Hield.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And Minnesota making a change here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Green, the pass to Moody. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Minnesota shooting has been incredible. 72%. Outside Edwards. Tries it from the top of the key. That one's good. Nothing but net. Edwards got 27.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Back to Curry. Right side, Pajemski. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Randall. Again, the Warriors score.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Edwards, no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Curry gets the bucket.
What worked from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Here's Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Here's Curry. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half. Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. From behind the arc. Gobert passes to Randall. From deep, Conley. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Edwards slams it in.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
Pass to Moody. Butler with the ball. Back to Moody. And here's Butler. And here's Curry. He's guarded by Conley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
Very excellent at reading the defense and taking advantage of any mistake.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Curry with it. Missed it.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Butler can't get it to go. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Curry from deep 3-point land. It's off, so it's Minnesota picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep.
In tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the center, locking down the middle. Reeves outside. Pass to Hayes. Over in the corner, Doncic. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Drains the three-pointer.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep that ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And that one's good. Doncic.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Outside, KD. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
For three, Durant nailed from three-point land.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Doncic feeling it out. Here's the three. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 8 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Durant puts up a deep three. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Durant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Booker against Doncic. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 10.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Dunn finds Beal. Over Reeves. Can't hit from 12.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. Shoots over Richards. And that one hits back iron. The Suns trailing. Outside, KD. Shoots over Hachimura. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Dunn.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Off target from outside. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Beal can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Los Angeles with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Suns shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
8 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Reeves. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the
first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Lakers lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against them.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Vincent, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jones. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Picked by Finney-Smith. From deep, Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And LeBron subbed in for Connect. Phoenix also making some changes. Donnie's checked in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Jones. Booker finds Beal. Now Dunn. Suns moving the ball around. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by James. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Reeves, again, Los Angeles.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. James against Dunn. James gets inside and finishes. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for the Lakers. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Tyus Jones comes in for Beal. Pass to Finney-Smith. And the layup falls. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Dunn right side. Here's Booker. Rebound the Lakers. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Doncic with it. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Count the basket. Jones has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Hachimura kicks to Finney-Smith. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And they got to bring the double team.
So both teams making some changes here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. A free throw off from Finney-Smith.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Here's Booker. Nice D from Doncic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the 3.
Boy, really nice play. LeBron showing real good instincts on the offensive glass there.
Here's Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Hachimura finds Doncic. Pulls up on the wing, and again it's the Lakers.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Suns trail by 9. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Doncic against Booker. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
But, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Hachimura grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 9. Doncic outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
James outside. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads get down to 6. That one coming from Kevin Durant. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. And here's James outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Out left to the wing. Bounce pass from Durant. Strong finish by KD.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Out up there for Hachimura. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
KD against Reeves. Here's the teardrop. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Durant.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's LeBron. James absorbing hits on the crowd.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Richards. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Connect out there with Vincent. And it's Finney Smith in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. There's the pick. From deep, James. From range, LeBron is good.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Done outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. In the corner, it's James. Oh, James muscles it in.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Phoenix also making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. Nice move. Doncic gets it to go inside.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Doncic. Lakers leading by 8. Pass to Hachimura. Beal on the double team. Here's Hayes. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Beal dishes to Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Los Angeles has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Over Booker, and again it's the Lakers.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
Suns trail by 10. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Shots good by Booker.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Booker against Doncic. Reeves outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Reeves has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
And he sinks the second.
He might not have made them all, but I tell you what, he made enough of them to put this one out of reach.
Jones looking for an opening. Vanderbilt with the block. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they... All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
And that one's good.
That takes a nice, controlled handle, and then the confident finish. Harrison Barnes looking really good right now.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside McDaniels. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Gobert against Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Randle against Barnes. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Randle. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Timeout. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Ball passes to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Randle. Here's Barnes. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Conley. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Both teams will make substitutions. Ball taking his time here. Wembanyama against Reed. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Off target from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Champagnie. Nails the baby hook.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Minnesota in the lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Clark outside. Pass to Randle. Kicks it out to Clark. Outside, DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Drains the triple.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Minnesota up by 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
They've got De'Aaron Fox, Jeremy Sohan out there with Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Champagnie at the 3 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Spurs trail by 7. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
And that one's good.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Edwards gets the bucket.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Edwards has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Paul passes to Sohan. Pass to Johnson. There's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. To the inside. Here's Fox. Fox fully commits inside. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a...
Oh, wow. Get out the way, Greg.
Come on.
Get out the way.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Vassell. Here's McDaniels. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Pass to Barnes. Conley comes with a double team. Paul finds Wembanyama. Wemby attacking. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Randall's got 6.
Boy, that is some big-time range on display from Julius Randle. Okay.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fires for 3. Ooh, Wembanyama just too good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Castle. And here's Wembanyama. Over Gobert. And he can't bank that one in.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, question the shot difficulty.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And get ready for the fan head court shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So for Minnesota right now, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Here's Fox. Fox gets it to go inside.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Barnes against Randle. Back to Conley. Lets it fly. They get it back. Another shot. Count that one.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Outside Edwards. Over Kessel. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Edwards has got 14 points.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Shoots from the line. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Conley's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 14, and down it goes. 2 points.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Wembanyama with it. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. Now Edwards from deep. Barnes with the rebound. Down low. Here's Fox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Fox gets the defender with the oldest trick in the book, using the pump fake to get a trip to the free throw line.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 3-point game. In traffic, Fox converts.
Tenacious stuff there from Fox. It takes guts to sink a shot while being fouled.
And the Spurs making a change here. Hall's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Clark is checked in for Mike Conley. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And San Antonio making a change here. Branham's checked in. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, the big body of Johnson getting up on the fast break.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Randle inside. He's against Sohan. Randle left side. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Paul. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Minot. Outside Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Fox finds Paul. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle's subbed in for Paul. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Edwards with it. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, a deep 3 from Anthony Edwards.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Fox outside. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Picked by Gobert. Clock at 6. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Fox against Conley. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. .54 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. 6-point lead. Fox, that's good.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Here's Edwards. San Antonio with a rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fox left side. Back to Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 10.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
So we see the Spurs get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final second. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For
by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Trains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Butler for the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry can't get it to go.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Sinks that one from the post. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7, and it goes down 2 points.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Fields checked in for Golden State. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Wallace has checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the rejection by Holmgren. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Williams from outside. Warriors with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Butler feeling out a bit. Green with a screen for Butler. Now here's Green. Got a hand on it. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Williams finds Hartenstein. Williams can't hit. Warriors trail by 4. Three-pointer Hield. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Wallace outside. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Holmgren against Butler. With 4 seconds on the clock. And the rejection by Holmgren. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder out in front, up by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Wallace looking for an opening. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Hield. Back to Curry. Launches it. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Hield.
You should be looking for Hield. What a great pass.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Wallace. No good on the triple. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Pass to Dort. Floats one. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And the dunk by Payton.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caruso busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Caruso's got his first points in this one. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Curry from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Wiggins outside. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Warriors with some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. Moses Moody comes in for Payton. And Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. Then for the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Williams finds Holmgren. Now Dort. Scoreless thus far. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Good on the three-point shot. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Moody. Takes a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Moody's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
On the wing, Green. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another 3 for Golden State.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Dort left side. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. A 3 ball. And Curry pulls it down.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Butler. The Thunder pull it in.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced them into a really tough shot. Tried the fadeaway, but just couldn't pull it off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Holmgren against Butler. It's Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Hits it from 3-point range. Dort's got 6.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Gary Payton has checked in for Moses Moody. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Thunder leading by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the 3rd. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Great look there, but off target.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Podziemski's shot is good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Curry. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Warriors trail by 3. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Hield. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center. That's the Warriors' foul.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice open look, but it's no good. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
From deep. Good on the triple. And it's 7 points for Wallace.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Hield outside. Curry outside. Caruso grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Williams finds Wallace. The three. It's rebounded by Curry.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for him. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Team foul. Shooting for OKC. Wiggins. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
And the Thunder making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And the basket by Curry.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Pass to Moody. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And another three for Golden State.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possession.
Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The tray. Curry's shot is off. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes!
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Green with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Fearless. Curry takes the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Butler, got it!
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And here is Moody. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late